What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. You know, man, as bad as all that was this weekend for Keyshawn Davis, not really his brother. It was more him that had the bad weekend. I honestly think it may be a year or two from now before he really fully, get this behind him. But I think now he's gonna be a whole lot better. He's gonna be a lot better fighter than he would have been had that little gimmick he tried to pull worked. You know, De Los Santos showed that there's still some guys with integrity in the sport. He stood on his principles, and Keyshawn put himself in a really uncalled for position. But it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's been worse things than this that happened in the sport of boxing. It's just that it's happening to him right now. But I really feel like this is gonna make him lock in. He's gonna train harder, and he gonna know he got to go out there and look spectacular. Whoever he fight next, he got to go out there, and he definitely gonna take it out on him. Man, I don't ever like to speak on another man's money, but this just a general statement I'm making. I'm thinking he was finna get about a couple of million, or at least $1 million purse or better for that fight. I got a fun. I would bet good money that whoever he fight next, he finna have to take a mean haircut on that on his purse, because Bob Arum gonna be wanting to get his money back that he lost. Top rank. Business is business, and as much as he like Keyshawn, I don't think he like him that much where he ready to just throw money away because he was trying to pull a stunt for whatever reason. So that's why I say it may be a year or so before Keyshawn is really back to himself. But I think the fighters that get in the ring with him gonna pay for it, because if that check's short, and the fans then kind of, a lot of people looking at him sideways now, he gotta change that. And one thing about boxing, no matter how bad things was this weekend, if he come back in the next couple of months and fight Richard Hitchens or Teofimo Lopez or Gary Russell, any of them top guys up there and look good, shit, this will be completely forgotten about. It's just that simple. Boxing is a sport about, what have you done for me lately? It's a fight to fight sport. A guy might love a guy to death. He go in there and get beat up, and everybody, going to another fight. It get like that sometimes. So, I just don't like the factor when these guys either go out there and not fight up to the level that they supposed to be fighting at, or do something stupid in public. Then they want to get mad at the fans. The fans didn't do whatever it is that make you guys be trying to flip out on them. And it's amazing who the hell you think buying them tickets. They don't pay for themselves. Fans buying them, so it don't make sense to be getting mad and snapping at the fans, because the fans can cancel you. They really can. If the fans just say, you know what, dude talking crazy, man, we ain't supporting him, and everybody just pile on, shit, a promoter will drop a dude behind something like that if he starts seeing all that money coming off the shelf. So I just think some of these guys need to not be so emotional and sensitive, and be able to own up to it when you do something wrong or do something dumb. Just be man enough to be like, damn, I messed up, my bad, I shouldn't have did, whatever the case may be, and move on past it. When you try to make excuses and say stuff that don't make no sense, people ain't crazy. When I looked at him on the scales, it didn't look like nobody that was starving to death to me. He looked healthier than De Los Santos, in my opinion. So he definitely didn't. You could look at him and tell he wasn't killing himself to make weight. It just seemed like, I don't know why he wanted to do this. I really can't understand that. You call the guy out. You asked Bob Arum for this fight to do this. This one bewilders the hell out of me. Like I say, it smelled like Floyd, But maybe it is, maybe it ain't, but it really don't make no sense to me. But I still think Keyshawn, regards to what happened with the weigh-in, that don't change the fact that the boy know how to fight. And as long as he is good a fighter as he is, he'll be back in the ring. It's just a matter of time. He just gonna have to pay his dues for a minute. And it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta take your lumps when you do stupid shit, but this don't make him no less talented a fighter than he was before all this happened. So, like I say, it's a minor setback for a major setup, and I mean major comeback. I think he gonna be just fine, but it's gonna be, it may be next year sometime before he completely get over this, as far as with his purse and how his promoters and them gonna be kind of, maybe they possibly might be getting a little brand new because he did, so it may take a little while to regain their trust and everything, but I think that's something that he can manage, because him and Bob Arum really do have a good personal relationship, it seems to me, better than most of the other guys that I know that was good fighters, especially African-American fighters that were signed to Top Rank. It seemed like he took preferential treatment over Keyshawn, and Keyshawn let him down, so we'll see what happens from here. But I think he'll bounce back and everything will be fine. It's just gonna take it might take a year or so. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spiel Dog. I'm out.